JustAZ.com Productions with Just AZ Aquatics using the Maxi Jet 600 Aquarium Powerhead.
Hello, I am currently setting up a 20-gallon tank to grow out corals. Besides corals, I will have some invertebrates as a cleanup crew and maybe one or two fish for show. I am trying to set up this tank on a budget of less than $100. Today, I would like to talk to you about a piece of equipment I plan on using. It's Marineland Maxi Jet 600 multi-use water pump and powerhead. I'll explain my reasons in choosing this model, my expectations, and a review of this product. I chose the Marineland for three reasons. First, the price. It was around $20. Although not the lowest price powerhead on the market, I felt it was a good value for the money. Second, the Marineland has been around for almost 45 years. Their products are available in almost any aquarium store worldwide. If I do have problems down the line, I should have no problems getting replacement parts. I find this preferable to shipping some white box pump halfway around the world in its original box just to get a bit of plastic replaced. And third, it's UL listed. Safety first when dealing with water and electricity. The Maxi Jet 600 is a multi-use pump. The first of these uses is as a utility pump, either submersible or external, that is, out of the water. One common use for this pump in this configuration is with a sump system for your aquarium. As you can see on the box, the Maxi Jet 600 has a lift of 3.5 feet. This means the pump is capable of pumping water to a height of 42 inches. So if the distance between the bottom of your sump and the return in your main tank is less than 42 inches, this pump will work for you. Actually, in this configuration, you could use this pump for many different applications, such as mixing salt water. Just put this pump in a container of fresh water, turn it on, and slowly start to add your salt. Now, let me show you one of my favorite uses for this pump, topping off my tank. One of the main problems I have keeping fish in a desert environment is evaporation. In my 55-gallon cichlid tank here, I lose between 3 and 5 gallons of water a week through evaporation. Without a pump, I have to lift this water higher than the tank's canopy, which is just under 5 feet, and either pour or siphon the water into the tank and hope I don't spill any on our hardwood floors. I place the bucket of top-off water on a small stool so that the distance from the bottom of the bucket to the top of the canopy is less than 42 inches, the lift height of the pump. I then connect a hose to the output of the pump and place the pump in the bucket. I place the other end of the hose into the tank and turn on the pump. In less than 2 minutes, I pump almost 5 gallons of water into the tank with a minimal disturbance to the fish, no backbreaking lifting, and no water spilled on the floor. The second configuration is a powerhead water circulation setup. To get to this mode, we simply add a strainer. This is so no small livestock gets sucked into the pump. And we add the rotational output cover with the air control valve. This sets the direction and force of the water. I attach the powerhead to the wall of the aquarium and turn it on. Using the air control valve, I can regulate the amount of air going through the powerhead. I use the rotational output cover to direct the flow to the area in the tank where I want it. Although this configuration makes a good power head for a fish-only tank, its 160 gallons per hour maximum output is underpowered for my needs. 160 gallons an hour sounds like a lot, but you have to take into consideration the size of the tank. To do this, we use the formula gallons per hour divided by tank size equals turnover rate. For me, 160 gallons per hour divided by a 20-gallon tank equals an 8 times turnover rate. This flow rate is too low for almost all corals. Different corals require different turnover rates and are broken down into 3 categories. Low flow with a flow rate of 20 and under, moderate flow with a turnover rate of 20 to 40, and high or heavy flow with a turnover rate of 40 and above. For my purposes, I need a moderate to high flow rate, and the Maxi Jet 600 fits my needs in its 3rd configuration. To get to this configuration, I simply remove the cover from the utility pump. I then remove the impeller and replace it with a propeller and snap on the propeller cover. It even comes with an omnidirectional mount. Checking the box, we see that using the propeller, we increase the flow from 160 gallons per hour to 750 gallons per hour, thereby increasing our turnover rate to 37.5. I attach the power head to the side of the tank using the omnidirectional mount. Whoa. Using this mount allows me to direct the current of the water within the tank. This allows me to optimize the placement of the corals in my tank. I rate the Maxi Jet 600 high. It fills all my needs and is priced within my budget. I have also found it to be very versatile. If in the future I close down my coral tank, I will have no trouble finding another use for this pump. However, you should always research different products before you invest in any equipment, and always read the instructions. Not all pumps are submersible, and some are made only to run underwater. Incorrect use can be fatal. Always read the instructions carefully, and if you have any questions, contact the customer service for your product.
Thanks for watching.
To get to this configuration, I simply remove the cover from the utility pump and remove the impeller. I replace this with a propeller and snap on the propeller cover.
That looked great.
That was going good too.
Yeah, it was.